Hello there friends, subscribers. Today I was completely unplanned for a video, so this is like the most unprepared video I've ever done, but I just kind of hadn't a clue what to film, hadn't a clue what to talk about, what to show you. So I'm just going to do Get Ready With Me and answer some questions. There's a tag, I can't remember the name of the tag, something questions people never ask or something like that, so I'm just going to randomly answer questions while I do my makeup. Okay, so this is weird because I don't know whether to like start with questions or tell you what I'm applying on my face or what I'm doing. Don't have a clue what I'm doing. Anyway, first question, do you go by a nickname? Fitzy, I suppose. Like my name's Laura Fitz, so people kind of call me Fitzy. In school people used to call me Lollipop. I'm not sure why. No one really calls me anything now. Lars, people call me Lars, just as in short for Laura. When driving, do you listen to CDs, tapes, the radio or nothing? Oh my god, when was this tag made if they were listening to tapes? I don't drive. Well, I used to drive, I don't drive anymore. The radio or CDs, either or. I'd always like to have something on, but I don't drive, so there you go. 3, are you a window person or an aisle person? I'd be a window person. Like on a plane, I'd love to look out the window. On a train, I prefer to have the window so that like if I'm tired or whatever, you can lean up against the window, so that kind of way. But yeah, no, I prefer to be against the window, just have a gawk out, whatever. Let's put my phone over here instead. No, this is awkward. Oh my god, this is so hard to do. Okay, how do you relieve stress? Like, I'm not one of those people who like goes for a bubble bath and lights candles and all this kind of stuff to de-stress. No, I kind of prefer to deal with problems head on. Like if I'm stressed, I'll kind of figure it out. Like I don't stress very easily, but if I do, I like to sort the problem there and there, so then and there. So I don't necessarily like to go away and have a think about things and stuff. I like to kind of sort it out when I'm there and then and there. But if I'm after a stressful day or something, what I'll do is sleep. I'll just sleep it off. I feel like sleep just kind of calms you down and gives you time. I think time is the best stress reliever, so when you're asleep, kind of time pauses your brain. Do you know that kind of way? So probably sleep to relieve stress. My time is gonna time out. My phone is gonna time out. Okay, whatever, I'm just going to keep going until the battery dies or until this just is not working anymore. Next question is, what was your favourite childhood TV show? I feel like all those kind of Nickelodeon ones like Sabrina Teenage Witch and Sister Sister, are they Nickelodeon? You know those kind of ones. Sister Sister, I love Sister Sister. Like when I was a bit smaller, Rugrats. Love Rugrats. What else? I feel like I answered these questions, I've done the 90s tag with Monster Maker XX. So I feel like I kind of answered that question there. So give it a check. Next question, when you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? I wanted to work in a post office, or else I wanted to work in a hotel, which I ended up doing after school. Like that was my dream job. I wanted to be a receptionist in a hotel. Turns out I got that job and it was the one job I've ever quit. I've had a few jobs in my time and it turns out that was the one job that I really wanted. Is the only job I've ever quit. It just did not suit me, hated it. It's not that it didn't suit me, it's the way it was coordinated and ran. They didn't have enough time to train me, I wasn't comfortable, and it's the only job I've ever quit. So things turn out funnily sometimes, don't they, in life? Okay, if you could have dinner with any 3 people, whom would you choose? Ugh. I hate this question. Not that I've ever properly thought about it before, but I think it came up in another tag. I feel like one person would be Marilyn Monroe because I think she was extremely misunderstood and misrepresented in media, so I'd love to know what she was actually like one-on-one, like person to person. I'd love to know what she actually truly was like. So Marilyn Monroe is probably one. Other than that, me. Okay, so I'm just going to apply some concealer. It's a liquid camouflage Catrice concealer that I done a review on. Still love it. Next question is, if you could get back any article of clothing you once wore, what would it be? Oh my god. Well, I was a 90s kid and the fashion was like just major back then. Oh my god, what would I want back? Oh my god, this is weird. I feel like I want back, do you know those pants, those like army pants with all the strings hanging off them? I'd love to see them again because like I thought I was the bee's knees and everyone else did. We thought we were so amazing with those pants. They were atrocious, but I just kind of want to get them back for just reminiscing kind of sake. What else? What else was it? Oh my god, the Spice Girls shoes. I'd love to get a pair of them back. Do you know, like the platform ones? I'd love to get a pair of them back. My arm keeps cracking. Okay, if you could hire any actor to portray you in a movie, who would you choose? I feel like what? No one looks like me, or I don't look like anyone. Physically wise, I suppose, who would look like me? Who's dark hair, blue eyes? Sandra Bullock. But like, she's so hilariously funny and gorgeous, and I'm not. So I feel like no one is kind of like me. I'm not a stupid question. If you could play any instrument, which would you play? I always regret this because I did play instruments when I was small. I played the piano when I was very small, then I moved on to the keyboard and I played the violin. And I wish I kept that up, but if I could play anything now, I think the handiest thing to be able to play is like probably piano or keyboard because they're in a lot of places, or else a guitar. I feel like guitar is a really good thing for sing-songs and parties and stuff like that. So if I could play something like that just for a social aspect, I think I'd like to play something like that again. Okay, next question. If you could hear anyone in history give a speech, whom would you hear? God. Someone in Irish history, I suppose? Or a president, someone really influential. Who the fuck? Oh, these are too deep. I just wanted light bubbly questions, like, my god. Probably someone from all Irish history, like Michael Collins or like someone like that, kind of influential. If you could live in one city for the rest of your life, where would you live? I suppose in a city. I feel like I would say London because it's not too far from home. I feel like I wanted to say, instinctively I wanted to say New York because it's like in America and it's so bustly and everything's happening, it's amazing and the weather is better, but I feel like London is a very big capital, but it's kind of closer to home. So I kind of get the best of both worlds. I probably would say London because I don't think I picked Dublin. Okay, I feel like I want to do my eyeliner off camera because I feel like it's just weird doing, so back. Okay, so I just done my eyeliner and I really don't like that eyeliner I just used. It was just a random one that I picked up because I was short. It's the Collection eye definer. It's shit, don't get it. Okay, let's answer another question. My battery. God, I'm so annoying. My phone's going crazy. I'm never going to be this unprepared ever again, I swear to God. Okay, so if you could make any fictional character come to life, which would it be? Fictional character, like if we're talking Disney or cartoony, I feel like my favourite character is Pocahontas. But I feel like she is a real person. Do you know that kind of way? Because like there's just beautiful Indian women. Was she Indian? God, I'm probably making such a huge fool of myself now. By the way, now I'm just using the Inglot makeup primer, eye base. Eye makeup base. I'm not a huge fan of it, lads. Has anyone else tried this? I feel like it doesn't, I feel like it does crease. It doesn't do as good a job as, I think the best one I've ever tried, as I swear to God I'm getting arthritis, I keep cracking my bones. The best one I've tried is the MAC Paint Pot, by far. It's definitely my favourite. Anyway, yeah, Pocahontas. Fictional character. Who else is fictional? No, that's who I pick. She's beautiful. She needs to be a real person. Okay, when you were a kid, what did you dress up as for Halloween? I feel like for Halloween back then we used to just get a black plastic bag and put on a mask and then off you go. Enjoy, have a great Halloween. Do you know what I mean? We didn't have all these fancy schmancy pantsy ones that we have now, that I even buy Cahill, all these proper made up ones that you actually buy. We made our own costumes, so that just shows my age, doesn't it? Okay, next question. Do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? I'm like looking at it now. That's not something I've ever thought about before, but that's not an issue for me. It's not an issue for me. So if they're open, they're open. If they're closed, they're closed. Okay, next question. If you could be any cartoon if you could be any cartoon character, who would you be? Pocahontas. Do you take shampoos and conditioners bottle? Do you take the shampoo and conditioner bottles from hotels? No. I feel like I used to when I was younger because it was like, oh my god, they're freebies and whatever. I'm going to use my Naked palette from my house today because I haven't used it in a long time. This is the Naked 2 palette. My brushes are over here. Okay. So not anymore, but I feel like when I was younger I used to because I just thought they were cool and they were free and they were like fancy. Have you stolen a street sign before? A street sign, no, but I have stolen a cone, or like not brought it home, although my sisters have, I think. But I didn't just do that mad college life thing. I have my own house. So anyway, no, I don't think I've ever stolen a street sign, but I have moved a cone along, brought a cone along my travels with me from one pub to the next. There you go. Do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? Out. Because, like, I assume by that it's asking like my blanket, like is it tucked in the bottom? No, because I like to pull it, I want to go to bed right now. I like to have the blanket like up near my ears when I sleep. So therefore the blanket's not long enough, so I need to pull it up. But it doesn't, I always tuck my legs up anyway, so it doesn't make a difference, do you know what I mean? So no, I don't like them tucked in. I don't like to be combined. I like to have my room. Next question. Would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? That's not very pleasant now, is it? Oh my god, this brush is kind of hard. A big bear or a swarm of bees? I feel like a bear, oh no, a swarm of bees, because I would not necessarily die. I feel like a bear would most likely kill me, whereas I could potentially live a swarm of bees because I'm not allergic to bee stings, I don't think. So on that front I would prefer probably to stay alive. But if there was a guarantee that I was going to be killed, I prefer to be killed by the bear, because I feel like the bear would actually kill me faster, whereas I'd have to suffer with the bees. Why is this the one question that I'm really getting in depth with? I'm just being honest. So yeah. Do you always smile for pictures? No, I suppose not. For selfies I don't necessarily always smile, depending on if I'm showing off like an eye makeup look or if I'm showing off lips or whatever reason I'm taking a selfie for, sorry. But if someone is taking a picture of me, yes. Oh, can you hear when I crack my arm? If someone is taking a picture of me, yeah, I suppose that was fine. Have you ever peed in the woods? Sure, who hasn't? Like when I was a kid. I don't feel like I've done it in any recent years. But yeah, I'm sure I have. What size is your bed? You can see it here. It's a double. What was the best concert you ever attended? I have not really attended a real concert before. Fun fact, my sister brought me to Anastasia in the Marquee in Cork, but I feel like I don't really count that as a real concert. And Anastasia's not very that thrilling, is she? So I feel like I haven't really been to a proper concert. So any offers, let me know. Next question. What is your song of the week? What's the fucking name of it? The one where you go low, 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 low. No, I'm not gonna sing, I'm just embarrassing myself. Do you still watch cartoons? Yeah, I watch cartoons because I have a kid, and the kid always watches cartoons, so yeah. When was the last time you wrote a letter to someone on paper? It would have been in work. I work in an office, and even though I do type and use computer, I did have to put a handwritten note in with a compliment slip. So does a compliment slip count as a letter? But I did use my handwriting, so I assume that's it. That's actually, it's funny that question is a part of this tag, because I was actually talking to the girls in work about this, saying I was actually filling up an application form for someone, and it was actually really weird to be writing because I type so much. It's actually like I've lost the use of my handwriting skills. Does anyone else ever feel like this? Because I use computers and phones so much, like you kind of forget that you can actually use your hand for writing. So yeah. Oh fab, now my phone is going dead. Oh my god, it's just Next question. When was the last, oh yeah, how many languages can you speak? I can speak English. I'm pretty good at Irish, although I'm not sure if I'd call myself fluent anymore, because you don't have to speak it on a daily basis. I'd done Spanish in school for the leaving as well, and could barely string a sentence together, so yeah, part English, partial Spanish, partial Irish. Do you believe in ghosts? This is a kind of funny one. Ghosts, I feel like, do you know what I feel like? I feel like I believe in spirits. But I don't know, are ghosts the same as spirits? Do you know what I mean? I feel like you can feel, I could maybe potentially feel a spirit presence around me, but I feel like you can see ghosts, whereas I don't think you can see spirits. Do you agree with me, or am I talking absolute nonsense? So ghosts, I'm not so sure about. I feel like I used to have before, but it's kind of more just unknown presences I feel like are present, whereas ghosts is a bit too paranormal for me. I don't want to believe that there's ghosts, so therefore I feel like I want to say no. Okay, what was your first concert? I just told you that. Why is that question here? Okay. Cheetos or Fritos? I'm in Ireland, so you can fuck off. Can you curl your tongue? Yep. Is that what curling your tongue is? Okay. That can be the thumbnail for this video. Ever won a spelling bee? Again, we don't have those in Ireland. We just have spelling tests and they're just the bane of your life. Although I was very good at spelling tests. Own a record player? Seriously, when was this tag made? Honestly, I don't even know. I feel like I was really happy though when I bought my first hi-fi, because I had my own job. Well, the first thing I ever bought for my own job was a TV, and I had it in my room, and I was the first in the house to have a TV. We only had one TV. Or at the time maybe we'd one sitting or maybe one in the kitchen. But I was the first to have a TV in my own room, and I was so happy because I bought it myself out of my own money that I earned. And it was a TV with a like a video, a VCR in the bottom. So I was like just so happy. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, and the next big thing I bought was a radio. Not a radio, but like a hi-fi system. Just stuck that right up me. But as for record players, no, because I'm not ancient. Well, figuratively speaking. Next question. My phone keeps auto-locking itself. Who would you like to see in concert? Should this tag just be called the concert tag? Who would I like to see in concert? I feel like I would like to see Beyonce, because I feel like she's one of the most amazing live performers ever that I've seen on TV or whatever. Who else would I like to see live? I'd love to see The Script live, because I think they're amazing live singers. I feel like I want to see people live that actually sing live, that don't mime. So The Script, Beyonce, who else? One Republic, I really like One Republic. I feel like I'm missing out on something very important here. If you actually want to answer these questions, make sure to leave your answers below, because I feel like I'm leaving out very important answers. It's kind of hard to do your eyebrows and talk at the same time. I feel like I can't multitask while doing this. Okay, sugar cookies or snickerdoodles? Let's just move on from that question. Okay, next question, can you swim well? Yeah, I'm a pretty good swimmer. I'm just gonna apply some bronzer because I feel like I'm very white looking, although I'm not like the same colour I am on screen. I just put bronzer all over my jeans. Yeah, I can swim well. Funny, again, another kind of fun fact is that my mother, we could swim, me and my sister. I have 4 sisters, by the way. But me and this particular sister, she sent us both for swimming lessons because we knew how to swim ourselves, but she wanted us to like learn different strokes and properly get our certificate. So yep, my phone has been dead. as well, so now I don't know what the rest of the questions are, and my camera is still flashing on this battery. This is just not going very well. Anyway, I just finished applying my powder and I done my mascara while I was waiting, and the question that I was in the middle of answering before I was so very rudely interrupted is, I can't remember. I'm using NARS Deep Throat. Oh yeah, about swimming, yeah, so yeah, Mum signed us up for swimming lessons, got there, grand, was going fine, and then Mum left. And then they were like, so everyone show us what you know already, show us all the butterfly strokes, show us how you can dive, show us, and we were like, we can just do the breaststroke, what's happening here? Mum signed us up for life-saving lessons. Yeah, we thought we were just going for swimming lessons, but turns out it was life-saving lessons. So that was great fun. But funnily enough, as far as I remember, I must double check this with my sister, but I think we actually did pass. Yeah. Now we did know different strokes. It was just the breaststroke. We knew different strokes, whatever, but we were not prepared for saving people's lives. I think we were like 7. No, I don't know what age we were. Well, no, we were pretty young. Okay, that's probably enough blush. It's easy to overdo it on the blush. Although on camera, it looks like it looks different than in real life. Okay, like I said, I don't know any of the rest of the questions, so I'm just going to keep going with the rest of my makeup. Oh no. You're flashing again. Ew, you're flashing me, lads. This is Inglot number 63 lip liner. I can't talk while I'm doing this. This is awkward. Okay, so my phone came back to life for a few minutes there, and the next question is something like, do I have patience? Lips, I'm going to use Wet n Wild Mauve out of here. Patience, yes, I'm a very patient person. If you follow me in Snapchat, I was saying the other day that I am quite an impulsive person. Like if I want something, I want it now. But with regards being patient and, see, I don't know, am I contradicting myself with that? I can't say that sentence properly. For doing something that will take a long time, I have a lot of patience for that kind of thing, and for sticking things out. I can wait a long time for something. But if I have my mind made up that I actually do want, we'll say with shopping, if I do want something and I'm excited about it, I want it right then and there. So I'm kind of impulsive, but I'm patient. Does that make sense? Probably not. And then I think one of the last questions was, do you want kids? Or do you have kids or something like that? Oh, I love this NYX lip butter, by the way. This is in the colour meringue. Love it. I love the smell of it. I have a kid. I have a kid already. His name is Kyle. I think he's actually been in one of my videos before. I'll link it below. It's the one where I'm talking about why I like being Irish. Okay. And boom. Makeup done. I'm actually not even going anywhere. Well, I'll probably go uptown because I wouldn't want to waste this makeup and just staying inside. No, I'm only joking. Okay, so that's... My hair is looking messy now also. Anyway, I'm so sorry if today's video was completely scatty. I know, like I said, I just had nothing prepared, and I feel like I just kind of wanted to have a sit-downy, chatty kind of random video with you and keep it real, because I'm just a regular person in my bedroom filming videos. You know, it's not very serious. So yeah, if you do have any questions, let me know. I'll leave those questions in case anyone wants to do those tags. I think it was called 100, oh no, not 100 questions people don't ask, or something like that. I'll leave the questions below in case you do want to answer them. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks so much for watching. If you do actually, speaking of videos, if you have any requests for videos or reviews or anything like that, always make sure to tweet me or snap me or Instagram me or anything like that. You can leave a comment below, and I'm FitznBitz on everything. Social media is linked down below as well. This video is far too long for someone who did not have something prepared. Thank you for bearing with me, and I'll see you next week. Bye.